In today's show, are we still in a bull market or has a Bitcoin bear market been confirmed? I'll be breaking this down for you as analysts are at odds over Whale's Bitcoin exchange moves. According to the CEO of Crypto Quant, Ki-Young-ju, he wrote, "I hate to say this, but it seems like the Bitcoin bear market confirmed too many whales are sending Bitcoin to exchanges." I'll be breaking all this down for you. Also in today's show, breaking news. MicroStrategy expands their company's Bitcoin holdings with $489 million purchase. That's right. According to the announcement yesterday, the business intelligence firm purchased an additional 13,005 BTC, which puts their Bitcoin balance sheet just north of 105,000 BTC. Also in today's show, PlanB outlines the worst case scenario for the Bitcoin price action before the end of this year. As he shares right here in this tweet, he says we'll return to our new all-time high around October, and by December, the worst case scenario for Bitcoin is 135,000 per BTC. And he also shares that the best case scenario is a $450,000 Bitcoin price before the end of this year. Now quoting Max Keiser, Bitcoin price tip to hit $220,000 as China shutdown sees miners airlift en-masse to the United States. China doesn't have moral character to mine BTC. US plus El Salvador do. I'm keeping my $220,000 Bitcoin price target for 2021. I'll be breaking this down for you. We'll also be taking a look at the overall crypto market. As we can see, Bitcoin and all the major altcoins are currently correct and still in the red. But where's the Bitcoin price likely to go next? Find out all this, plus so much more, in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day, so be sure to smash that subscribe button, that's right, and hit that bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium Crypto News Alerts every single day, just like this. And before I kick off today's show, today's episode is brought to you by our sponsor, BlockFi, the leading provider of financial products and services for crypto investors. Here's where you can put your crypto to work. They're currently paying out a 5% annual percentage yield on Bitcoin, so you can literally have your Satoshis work for you. You could also earn a 10% APY on select stablecoins, and the other flagship product is a BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card, whereby using my referral link in the description right down below, you can earn 3.5% back in Bitcoin on all purchases within your first 90 days. To take advantage of this, as well as receive up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $100 or more, go ahead and click my referral link in the description right down below. Let's start stacking those sats and claim your BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card today. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV. We have a lot to cover, so let's waste no time. Bitcoin is confirming a bear market because whales are still sending large amounts of Bitcoin to exchanges. That's according to Ki-Young-ju, CEO of on-chain analytics service Crypto Quant, who on June 21st warned over the very uncertain current state of Bitcoin. As he shares in this tweet, "I hate to say this, but it seems like the Bitcoin bear market confirmed too many whales are sending Bitcoin to exchanges." And just a few days ago, he was uncertain in this tweet. "Bitcoin market is very uncertain right now. Whale selling indicates a bear/fake bull market, and retail selling implies a bull market. We're in neutral now. Stop trade, be patient, and wait for the next volatility." So there you have it. Do you feel we're currently in a bull or bear market? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Uploading a chart of the so-called whale capitulation index, Key identified the first major spate of whale selling on exchanges since July of 2019. And at that time, Bitcoin just came off of a run to 13,900, a level it would not reach again until October 2020. As such, given the historical context, Key joined the voices arguing that the recent $64,500 all-time high for Bitcoin could have well been a local top. And right here, you're looking at the whale capitulation index that he shared. Now, the data caught the attention of statistician Willy Woo, who this week noted that the hodlers were once more adding to their positions, dredging up the supply at price levels just above $30,000. A request for data on whales' behavior during 2017 yielded a chart showing 3 distinct episodes of coins being sent to exchanges en masse. This, as the Twitter user provided it highlighted, did not stop Bitcoin hitting its then all-time high of 20,000 by the end of the year. And you can see this chart right here on your screen, which shows you the Bitcoin whale inflow ratio versus Bitcoin. Now continuing, Key himself acknowledged that it may not pay to stay bearish on Bitcoin beyond the short term. Quoting him here, "To be clear, I expect my Bitcoin bearish bias won't last long, maybe just a few weeks, because the market looks good in terms of supply and demand in the long term, an example, stablecoin ratio and SSR. So don't get me me wrong. I'm not saying it's over. That's right, it's not over. We're just beginning, if you're to ask me. Now, as Cointelegraph reported, a host of factors appears to be contributing to the downward price pressure on Bitcoin at this time. Most notable of all is arguably the seismic shift amongst miners after China launched a crackdown which halted activities in some of what were previously the most intensive mining regions worldwide, as I covered in great detail in yesterday's episode. If you missed it, be sure to check it out. Commentators have called the event, which was already seeing the hashing power transfer to other countries, as the biggest attack that the network has ever witnessed. The network hash rate has declined considerably, but not by more than 40% from its all-time highs, while price action has retained that $30,000 support. Now, crypto quant eyed a corresponding drop in Bitcoin's Puel multiple, a classic indicator which now puts the largest crypto closer to buy territory. That's right, BTFD do exactly what Michael Saylor is doing right now. He is buying massive amounts of Bitcoin and loading up his bags. And before I break this down, as well as PlanB outlining the worst case scenario for the Bitcoin price action by the end of this year, as well as Max Keiser's bullish $220,000 Bitcoin price prediction in greater detail. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market. We can see Bitcoin down 3.1% for the day, maintaining just above 31,500. Do you think that $30,000 support will hold, or do you feel we'll break below it? Let me know in the comments below. We have Ethereum down about 5%, trading under $1,900. Binance Coin down a whopping 15%, trading at $259. Polkadot down 16%, trading under $15. Cardano down 15%, trading at $1.10. And XRP down 15%, trading at 57 cents. So yeah, a lot of the major altcoins down 10 to 30% for the day, as Bitcoin is down just a modest 3.4%. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. MicroStrategy bought even more Bitcoin despite the current price struggles for the largest crypto by market cap. According to the announcement yesterday, the business intelligence firm purchased 13,005 Bitcoin at an average price of $37,617 for a combined total of about $489 million. Just chump change to MicroStrategy, right? Monday's report takes MicroStrategy's Bitcoin balance sheet north of the $100,000 mark, with the firm now holding 105,085 BTC. And at the current Bitcoin spot price, MicroStrategy's Bitcoin holdings are currently worth $2.74 billion, which amounts to an average of a little over $26,000 per Bitcoin if you were to dollar cost average. And as part of the announcement, the company revealed that its MicroStrategy LLC subsidiary holds 92,079 BTC of the total Bitcoin balance. Now, earlier in June, the firm announced a $400 million debt raise to expand its Bitcoin treasury holdings. And as previously reported by Cointelegraph, the junk bond offering was oversubscribed fourfold, causing the company to increase the debt offering to $500 million. And without even accounting for its latest purchase, MicroStrategy holds the most Bitcoin on its balance sheet among all publicly listed companies with Bitcoin treasuries. Now, MicroStrategy holds more than twice the Bitcoin held by Elon Fudd puppet Musk's Tesla. Monday's announcement comes amid back-to-back red days for Bitcoin and the crypto market in general, with Bitcoin price tumbling below 32,000 this morning, with Ethereum slipping below 2,000 for the first time since late May, and we're currently below 1,900. And at this time, the crypto market cap is down more than 5% in the last 24-hour trading period, currently at $1.37 trillion. And Monday's price downturn coincided with news coming out of China reaffirming a previous ban on public and private financial institutions from servicing crypto-related businesses. Now, we all know this is recycled FUD. We witness every cycle in the Bitcoin market, so it's nothing new. If you've been here, you already know. This tweet says it all from Yazine Ark, a reminder that China's crackdown on Bitcoin has been happening for years. Identical narratives, identical headlines, identical FUD. Check this out from 7 years ago right here. Chinese Bitcoin exchanges closes deposits after central bank clampdown. Then we had in 2013, China bans bank from handling Bitcoin trade. Beijing bans Bitcoin. When did it all go wrong for cryptos in China? China State Planning Agency seeks to ban Bitcoin mining, and Bitcoin sinks to the lowest level since May, falling 3,000 in a month as China accelerates a crackdown. So as you can see, this is nothing new for the king of all crypto. And before I break down our next story of the day, PlanB outlines the worst case scenario for the Bitcoin price action before the end of this year, as well as Max Keiser's bullish price prediction of Bitcoin tipping to hit 220,000 as China shutdown sees miners airlift en-masse to the US. But first, let's take a quick look at the overall crypto market cap, now sitting just under 1.3 trillion with with 122 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, with the Bitcoin dominance at about 47%, with the Ether dominance at 17.4%, and the current Bitcoin market cap now under 600 billion, with the Ethereum market cap at about $219 billion. Now checking out the top gainers within the top 100, we only have stable coins barely in the green. That's because everything is currently in the blood red within the top 100. Checking out the top losers, Theta Fuel down 22%, trading just under 42 cents. Neo down 22%, trading just under 30 bucks. Bitcoin Gold down 21.5%, trading at $34.52. And Helium down 21.4%, now trading back under $10. Now checking out one of my favorite indicators is the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. Shows we're currently rated a 10 in extreme fear, which is as low as it's been in a very long time. Yesterday was a 23, last week a 38 in fear, and last month a 14 in extreme fear. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity, like we're witnessing right now as there is mass FUD and panic in the market. BTFD, buy that freaking dip. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. All right, now let's break down our next story of the day. Bitcoin is once again moving to the downside, and it's taking the altcoin market along for the ride. The pullback comes amid reports that China's crackdown on Bitcoin mining has reached the major mining center of Sichuan, and at this time, Bitcoin is currently down about 5% for the day, trading under 31,500, and Ethereum is down a whopping 15%, now trading below $1,900. With the markets in deep red, the pseudonymous analyst PlanB is mapping out just how low he believes Bitcoin could go in the second half of this year, 2021. The analyst, who is known for being the first to apply the stock-to-flow model to Bitcoin, points to Elon FUD puppet Musk's concerns about Bitcoin's use of energy and China's mining crackdown as the two catalysts for the big correction. Using his stock-to-flow model, the on-chain data, and past performance, PlanB lays out his remarkably bullish worst-case scenario for Bitcoin this year. As he shares here in this tweet, Bitcoin is below 34,000, triggered by Elon FUD puppet Musk's energy FUD and China's mining crackdown. There is also more of a fundamental reason that we see weakness in June and possibly July. My worst case scenario for 2021, price/on-chain base, August greater than 47,000, September greater than 43,000, October greater than 63,000, which would put us right back at about our all-time high, November greater than 98,000, and December greater than $135,000 per BTC. Let me know if you agree or disagree with PlanB's worst case scenario for the king of all crypto. And then he shares in another tweet, wait until you see my base case and best case scenarios. Okay, a hint, best case December, $450,000 per BTC. So that's right, his worst case scenario is $135,000 by December, and best case scenario, $450,000. And he also recently shared this poll. What a difference 3 months make. 41% now thinks Bitcoin will stay below $100,000 in 2021, invalidating the stock-to-flow model, versus 16% back in March when Bitcoin was trading at $55,000. As you can see in this poll right here, how high do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to climb before the end of this year? Do you agree with PlanB that the worst case scenario could be $135,000 or more, and the best case $450,000? Let me know in the comments right down below. And before I break down our final story of the day, with Max Keiser's Bitcoin price prediction tipping to hit $220,000 before the end of this year, and I break this down in great detail. But first, I want to remind you to smash that show more button right below this video in the description for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 820 plus videos right here on my YouTube channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including my daily letter, which goes out to over 30,000 subscribers every single day. To subscribe, visit letter.cryptonewsalerts.net. Also have a blog I update daily, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Also be sure to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. You can also find me on all the major podcasting platforms, from Spotify, the home of the Joe Rogan Experience, to Apple's iTunes, as well as Google Play. You can also follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Crypto News. Yes, and for those of you on Facebook, I do have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you on Telegram, I do have a private crypto Telegram chat, which is uncensored. To join it, click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you on TikTok, be sure to follow me there. All right, now let's break down our final story of the day. Yesterday, China shut down most of its Bitcoin mining operations, creating panic in crypto markets as the hash rate dropped and operators sold assets to finance their move to the US. Many are relocating to Texas, with State Governor Greg Abbott tweeting his support to facilitate mining operations there. Mr. Abbott tweeted, "Blockchain is a booming industry that Texas needs to be involved in." That's right, the relocation of China's influential mining operators to the U.S. will allow American states to capitalize on the inflow of Chinese and offer renewable incentives, allowing the U.S. to grasp the digital economy manifested by Bitcoin. And referring to the move by China Bitcoin pioneer Max Keiser, he says that China doesn't have the moral character to mine Bitcoin, and he says that the difficulty adjustment has decreased to accommodate the transference of mining out of China and will increase when the move is completing. Quoting him again here, "I'm keeping my $220,000 Bitcoin price target for 2021. And for this to come into fruition, Bitcoin price would need to about 7x from today's price of around $30,000. Do you feel this is likely for the king of all crypto? Do you agree with Max Keiser? Let me know in the comments below. Now, Beijing announced it was shutting down Chinese-based mining operations en masse Sunday night, totaling an 8 gigawatt electricity load. And CNBC's Beijing bureau chief Eunice Yoon today tweeted about one Chinese mining operation that was airlifting its equipment to the United States. As Dan Collins responds to right here, "As a 20-year veteran of Chinese business, I expect the speed at which Chinese miners restart overseas will shock people. We'll start to see the hash rate climbing back again in 20 days. Responding to this article, Chinese Bitcoin miner will airlift over 6,000 pounds of equipment to Maryland. This was brought to you by CNBC's Eunice Yoon. She also shared that Feng Hua International advertises products delivered to door, tax on both ends cleared, price per kilo as low as $9.37. And an article from Cryptos R Us stated that the timing of this allows the U.S. to truly become the United States of Bitcoin. And Cryptos R Us is quoted sharing, "I think many of the miners are selling off Bitcoin either forcibly or because they're trying to generate cash for new facilities, moving, etc." And quoting Michael Saylor here on Twitter, "In the last 12 months, Bitcoin has arrived on Wall Street. That is the news. The rest is noise." Responding to this tweet with today's listing of Bitfarms on NASDAQ, Bitcoin makes new headlines in Times Square. This is contributing to a lot of Bitcoin's weakness right now, which will pass. Cryptos R Us said that China's motivation behind shutting down its Bitcoin miners was that it could just be a diversion to present the world stage, making China look like they're doing something about environmental social governance standards. I believe they still want Bitcoin to thrive and exist in China in some capacity. Also, maybe they want the country to focus more on their own digital yuan and upcoming smart contract chain. As this news comes, as Canadian mining farm Bitfarms has been listed today on the NASDAQ and Wall Street. Their mining operations in Canada use renewable hydroelectricity. Bitfarms was listed today on the NASDAQ with the ticker BITF. Now, for a friendly reminder, don't forget to zoom out and look at the big picture once in a while. Bitcoin has been in a bull market since 2009. Changed my mind. Now, for a quick recap, what I cover with you right here in today's show, we discuss, are we truly in a bear market? Are we still in a bull market as analysts are at odds over Wells BTC exchange moves? I also shared that MicroStrategy expands their company's Bitcoin holdings with an additional $489 million Bitcoin purchase, putting their holdings at above 105,000 BTC. Also in today's show, I shared PlanB outlines his worst case scenario for the 2021 Bitcoin price action, which is the worst case is December, $135,000 Bitcoin price, and the best case, $450,000 before the end of this year. I also shared Max Keiser's latest bullish price predictions, which he's keeping his $220,000 Bitcoin price target for 2021. So where do you feel the Bitcoin price is likely to go next? Let me know in the comments right down below. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto matrix. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button. That's right, and turn on all notifications to receive daily premium crypto news alerts every single day, just like this. And real quick before I go, I want to give a special shout out to our sponsor BlockFi, where you can put your crypto to work and earn a 5% annual percentage yield on the king of all crypto. So you can literally have your Satoshis work for you, or you can earn a whopping 10% APY on select stablecoins. And be sure to take advantage of their new flagship product, which is their BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card, which you can see right here on your screen. Take advantage of this and you'll receive 3.5% Bitcoin back on all purchases within your first 90 days. They also recently ditched their annual fee, truly making this a no-brainer to take advantage of it, as well as receive up to a $250 crypto bonus with a deposit of $100 or more. Go ahead and use my referral link in the description right down below. Let's start stacking those sats. Claim your BlockFi Bitcoin Rewards Visa credit card today, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.